What is going on, everyone? Hello and welcome back to a Football Manager 2017 video with me, Blaze FM. Now, since the last game we met in that 2-0 win against Hatavan, we were unlucky to lose to Videoton. We were the better side. The key moment in the match was Eppel missing a penalty. Had he scored that penalty in the 58th minute, I reckon we would have gone on to win. He didn't, we lost. But then we bounced straight back. Absolute demolition job against Ujpest. They were absolutely dreadful and we punished them and we won 5-0. Eppel, in his first start back from his injury, scored a brace. So did Ballas. And Valisevic getting a final goal to wrap up the game. We then went on to beat Diaskaya. Yeah, we went on to beat them 3-1. Again, we weren't particularly great in this game. At half-time, I decided to change it up, and I instead of playing defensive mid, I moved into an attacking mid. I feel like that really helped us get the win. Again, Eppel was fantastic. We really, really did miss him. After that game, we got a 2-2 draw away at Vasas. Again, it's a good result considering how poorly we played. We didn't really turn up. We were lucky with the 2 goals that we did score. But I'm not going to complain about that. At the end of the day, you need a bit of luck to progress through this league. And after that was in the cup, we then just a terrible result against Pax. Again, we didn't play well. Our key player Eppel didn't do the business for us. And then I got some transfer news, and the board have yet again gone over my head and sold Mark Kostova for 650k, I think it is, and 675k. I would have loved to have kept him. He was a fantastic player, but the board decided that that they were going to sell him, and I didn't want him to go, but we didn't really have a choice. Yeah, there we go. Just I told the board, look, this is not acceptable. We need to be keeping these sorts of players. And they were like, no. It's a great offer. You can spend whatever money we get on new players. The only problem with that is that we're not in a transfer window. So I can't bring anybody in. So we're in a net loss until the end of the season, which is just absolutely outrageous. But anyway, without further ado, we're going to get into the quarterfinal. And we do have some big team news. Wood is suspended for this game, so Lovric is going to come in, and so is Barath. I'm not sure we have another left back. We do, but do we have another centre back? Yeah. So that is what we're going to have to do. Wood can't play now, can Barath. So we're going to bring in Nagy onto the bench, and Sally. Yeah. You can see a defensive cover in the back, and we've got defensive mid, centre backs mid, centre mid, and a winger. Normally Kostova would be starting, but this has given Milicevic a chance to come in. We brought him in on loan. We're not paying any of his wages, so it's not really a loss. But he hasn't done anything for us, and his club haven't been happy. But because of that outgoing of Kostova, we're going to have to play him. So let's go into the game, where I'm hopeful we're going to see out the game. We've got 2 away goals. I'm not entirely sure if away goals count in this competition. Probably something, again, I probably should have checked, but I didn't. So we're going to assume that it doesn't matter. And we're going to hopefully come out with the win outright at home in front of our own fans. So hopefully we can get a good performance out of the boys. We're going to stick with the defensive mid. If it's not going well at half-time, I will change it up and move the defensive mid into an attacking mid position, which just makes it tactic a little bit more attacking, and we do seem to get more goals from it. But we have a corner here. A corner is definitely a free kick, and that was definitely an own goal, but it was giving it to Lovric. And I'm not going to complain, because that is a fantastic start to the game. After 10 minutes, we're 1-0 up. What more could you ask for as the game loads of highlights? Come on, there we go. So it's Milicevic with the free kick, loops in, Lovric gets his head to it, and oh, well done, Paul Kesik. the keeping on this FM, I'm sure you know it yourself, but it is absolutely atrocious. I'm sure it's not as bad as it looks, but on the highlight screen, it is just absolutely dreadful, and it made for some fantastic viewing. We're coming forward again here. Kilovic into Balaz, and we have scored again. Balaz coming in from this left-hand side to slot it home. Kilovic, he's been fantastic since he came in. Definitely Kikovic. He's been a revelation. He's been a fantastic signing for us. Proving it again. No, fantastic delivery, and hopefully we're not going to go on to choke this game. But we're playing well. We're not having the possession that I wanted, but if you're winning games, I'm not going to complain at all. We tell the boys not to get complacent, and we're going to move on into the second half. Hopefully we're going to get more of the same. Hopefully this will just be a normal highlight. So yeah, my plans for the rest of the season is to hopefully wrap up the European places. We can get the Euro Cup either via winning this competition, which I would quite like to do, or by finishing second or third in the league, which would again be ideal. I'd like to do both, to be honest. I'd like to win the competition and finish second. We are 10 points clear with 21 points to play for. Hopefully we don't bottle it from here, but I would assume that we're going to be okay. Again, touch wood, that we're going to continue to hopefully pick up some points. Basically, the winter break screwed us. Since the winter break, we've not been the same team. They're putting together a fantastic move here. This deserves a goal. What was that? Baratus Camber with a fantastic interception there. Are we going to move forwards? No. That was a very good interception there by Camber. He is on a booking. Hopefully that doesn't come into play too much. Oh, and another bit of intel. Hiddy, I forgot to mention Hiddy will be leaving the club. I tried to offer him a contract, but he wanted 1.8k a week, and we just cannot offer that sort of money. So he's joining some other club in the summer. He's definitely leaving. He's accepted their offer. Apple's also going to come off for Kadima. He's accepted their offer. So these will be the last few games of the season, which is exactly why I bought him Tanasic. And to be honest, I do think he's a better player. We're dropping back to counter. He is a better player than Hiddy. So he's not going to be a massive loss, but it will be an area in the summer that I will have to bring in a replacement to shore up the defensive areas. And hopefully we're just going to see this game out here. It's not been a classic. We've done our job, basically. We've come in, got us 2 goals, and we're going to leave victorious, hopefully. Kadima, through to Balaz. Is he going to score here? Probably not. No, he's not. That was a terrible ball. Why is he not shooting? Botka loops it over their goal, and that is going to bring us to the end of the game. Fantastic performance there. Let's see when the draw is. The draw is tomorrow, so we'll stick with it and get the draw going. Send my assistant to do that, because I can never be bothered with press conferences. I do them when I've got time, not when I'm recording a video. Again, yeah, fantastic performance there against Vassos. I think we're going to bring you some league action in the next video. We've not done league action for a while. I'll still scouting all those players in the last episode. We've only got 4 scouts. So scouting players is not the quickest thing in the world. Here we go. Here's a draw. Oh, Wood. I've signed him up for another year. Exactly the same deal, just giving him an extension. He's been fantastic since he came in. So yeah, shored up their defence. So he's going to stay. Okay, so who do we want here? I'd like to avoid Videoton if at all possible, which is exactly what we've not done. So the next episode we will be playing. I think we might do a double header against Vassos and Videoton. Should we do a double header? No, we'll bring you the Videoton game, and then in the episode after that we'll play MTK and Videoton to wrap up the game. So if you have enjoyed today, to wrap up that will wrap up the season, then we will finish off the semi-final there. So if you have enjoyed today's video, please do not forget to smash that like button. If you are enjoying the content on the channel, please do subscribe. I have been Tom, or a Blazer fan. Thank you very much for watching. I'll speak to you again next time. Goodbye.